I talk about sexual harassment, which I think every woman in this room probably has, how many have? That's a pretty full house. Nepotism and Bollywood go hand in hand. Everyone knows that who knows Bollywood.
Have you ever experienced that kind of harassment yourself?
All right, what's the difference between being abused, harassed? What are we talking about? If I talk about sexual harassment, which I think every woman in this room probably has, how many have? That's a pretty full house. So I think it was harassment, and sexual harassment had become a norm with women. That it's okay to just slightly tap a girl on her bum, and it's okay to just make comments which are sort of unnecessary and not required, because boys will be boys. Because come on, he's just being a guy. Like, we've, as women, as society, we've had people who we trust and love say that to us, that we never even questioned it. Mm-hmm. And slowly, I think this is probably, after, at least in my lifetime, one of the first times that I've seen women support each other so much and come and stand with each other, that now if I have a story, I don't feel like I'm alone anymore. Mm-hmm. And nor am I ashamed of it. And because of maybe my strength or your strength, it'll give some girl who's sitting in the anonymity of her home, not being able to even have a choice or a voice, the power to be able to do that, and that's extremely amazing.
Bollywood used to be, quite an insular industry, with a few small families dominating. How hard was it for you to break into Bollywood? Was that itself, its own mountain to climb?
Yes, Bollywood, nepotism and Bollywood go hand in hand. Everyone knows that who knows Bollywood, but there have been a few incredible actors over the years that have been able to penetrate that and make a name for themselves and then create their own legacy, which is something I'm hoping to do. It was very hard. I didn't know anyone. Everyone was friends with everybody when I joined the movie business, and I'm not really good at networking. I'm not very good at going to the parties and doing the thing. So it was a little difficult, but I kind of depended on the fact that I was not afraid to take on risky paths. I depended on the fact that I would do things and perform in my characters, that when people come out and of a movie, they don't recognize me, they recognize my character. I started working on the craft, I started working on the art of it. Of course, I learned dancing and made sure that I was good at that. But I think working on yourself sort of gave me the ability to create those opportunities. And from my first film, which did really well and I got a lot of accolades for it, I think it was just uphill. I just made sure that I didn't stop working on myself.